Hi everyone, welcome back to Plaid Day 2. If you're new to my channel, it's Plaid days are just basically where on Sundays I'm doing videos related to plaid. So this is day 2. The first one was the decorating of my master bedroom, which I also did a plaid theme. And then this is going to be the living room using plaid. I love plaid. It's my favorite print to use for Christmas time. I just feel like there's something so magical, charming, and traditional about it that just really speaks to my heart. Alright, so the first thing that I'm doing is I'm rearranging my furniture. And I have to do this in order to still incorporate the blue chair, because where the blue chair originally sits is where the tree goes by the fireplace. So lucky for me, my couch is configurable, so I just move it into a way that allows for the navy chair to fit into the space. And I'm even more so excited this year because even though I did do a plaid theme last year, I didn't incorporate blue into my color palette, so the navy chair kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. And now that I'm doing blue ornaments to really pull from the plaid pillows that you'll see, it all just flows so nicely together. Once I have everything set up in its spot in the living room, I then start with my staircase where I string along this garland. I've had this garland for years and years. I did it at the last house, I'm using it again at this house. It works, it's beautiful, and I got it from Walmart. I just layered quite a few of them together to make it look this full. And then I take this gorgeous red ribbon, which is from Hobby Lobby, and then I add it to the draping points, and that's it. Oh, Christmas tree. I really don't even know what to say. So I struggle with decorating Christmas trees. It's really funny because the last time I decorated a tree this year was my media room, my candy cane theme, and quite a few of you commented and said, you know, what a great job I did, which thank you so much. I really did love how that tree turned out, but for some reason it's like a hit or miss kind of thing. I really like how this tree turned out for sure. It's definitely different from last year's because I'm incorporating blue, the blue ornaments, to again pull from the navy chair, pull from my plaid. So it definitely helped a lot. I think the blue ornaments really made this space. Loki wants to be part of the voiceover. My personal struggle right now with Christmas trees is honestly the ribbon part, but as you can see here, I'm putting up the bulbs first. I do start with the larger bulbs, and I put most of them at the bottom of the tree. Makes it look more full, and then I always start with one color at a time. So I go in with red because it's my main color. I want to make sure I have more red than any other color, and then you saw I went in with green, and then I went in with blue, and I did the same exact thing for all of the other spots where I use these same bulbs. If you missed my entryway, I'll link it down below because the entryway matches exactly to the Christmas tree and the fireplace mantle, which you'll see a little bit later on in this video. Once I get the bulbs up, then you saw that I started going in with the ribbon. Again, I don't know what to do with ribbon sometimes, you guys, and I thought I'd try something new. So I thought I would just kind of cut them into strips and then put them into the tree kind of like in random spots in different like angles and stuff. And then I just pulled from some of my ornaments from last year, pulling in from the burlap. I really like the burlap because it also kind of like goes in with my little farmhouse. Then the next spot that I move on to is going to be the TV console area. So this is going to be the whole back wall here, and I'm going to do the same thing with adding garland, and then I want to make sure that my garland matches my tree. So the other thing I didn't do here was add ribbon to the garland. I really need to I don't know, if you have any recommendations on who I can watch tips, tricks for ribbon, please leave them in the comments below, because I really wanted to incorporate the ribbon that I use in the tree in other places as well. But regardless, we're moving on, and I'm adding the red bulbs first to the garland, and then I go in with green and blue and just make it as full as possible. And then also, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm watching Christmas Vacation. This is a huge tradition of mine. Whenever I decorate specifically the main tree in the living room, I have to watch Christmas Vacation. It's like officially kicking off Christmas for me whenever I watch this movie. I don't know if anyone else has like an official thing, whether it's wearing a certain sweater or top or whatever it is, but for me, Christmas isn't official until I watch Christmas Vacation and I'm decorating the main tree. Anyways, I've said that like 3 times now. So I'm also working on these lanterns that I have beside the TV. The lanterns are from Hobby Lobby, and I decided I needed to definitely pull in some branches that look more wintry than what I had there before, and then I just nestle in my candles back into their spots, and that was about it. Now, I love this little vintage piece right here. I've raved about it. It's pretty new. I think you guys sold it out when I linked it from Amazon. But I decided, because I was pushing the furniture together, it makes the living room look a little bit more cramped, that I needed to kind of like get rid of that piece, because it was just, I felt like too much was going on in that moment. So it's being relocated to the upstairs in the guest bedroom until Christmas is over, and then it will come back into its original spot. So, you know, readjusting the little ladder here, and then I'm adding scarves. So those are my scarves for my own scarf collection. I add them to the little ladder and give it a little plaid touch in that corner. Now we move on to the fireplace mantle. I really love how this mantle turned out. It looks pretty much somewhat identical to last year, with the exception of obviously the blue ornaments. Actually, no, it is not identical. I just realized last year my TV console area looked a lot different. Those 2 pieces that you see behind the faux window with the brown detail, those were next to my TV. So actually this is pretty new. But anyways, I'm adding you saw I added the wreath, and then I'm adding the garland, and then I'm gonna fill it with the ornaments like I did everywhere else. I'll say that I think plaid ribbon is missing here. So I may end up going back and adding like a bow to the wreath. Once I do my house tour, maybe that will be an update that you guys will see here. This next decor element I actually really wanted to execute last year. Actually, I've wanted to execute it for a couple of years, and I'm finally pulling it into 2021. So it's just a basket, adding some really beautiful like wintry branches, And I actually went with a couple different options. You can see some of them have like a little glitter feel, and then I'm adding some real firewood to it so that I can, you know, pull it when I need to and put it into the fireplace, because I have the massive stack out in my patio. Then I start working on the couch and end table area, where I'm just kind of messing around with some options, as much planning as your girl did for each and every crevice so that you guys could get like a fully conceptualized concept for my decorating. I don't know why, but I didn't even like think about the end tables, but I'm really glad I didn't, because I really love how it actually turned out. I like how neutral the end tables are. I really think that I needed them to be this way because of the navy and all the colorful bulbs. You know, I have garland on the TV, I have garland on the fireplace mantle, the big tree. So it was really nice actually to keep the end tables just without any, you know, color going on. Once I have those done, then I start working on my pillows. And it's almost identical to last year, with the exception of these white pillows right here. But I did pull my jingle pillow back. This was actually from, I think, Hobby Lobby last year. I pulled my red pillow covers. These I bought from Amazon. And then I pulled my plaid pillows. So these are just, honestly, for me, they're my focal piece. I love those plaid pillows so much because it's my favorite plaid pattern. And then I'm just draping a navy blanket, ties everything together. It pulls from the ornament, it pulls from the chair. And then this feature right here, so if you guys saw me haul these plaid scarves from Amazon, I teased what they were going to be for, and it was so that I could do that to the couch. And I've actually wanted to do that feature as well for a couple of years now, and I finally got to execute. It's really simple. It just makes it look like, you know, a blanket is kind of like hanging over the couch. All right, and then the last area in the living room is going to be this console table that I have against the wall. And I decided I was going to do some pre-lit trees. So you'll see that I've removed the lamps. And the reason why I wanted pre-lit trees, because I did do trees last year, but they weren't pre-lit, just so that the trees could replace the fact that I was getting lights from the lamp. And then I had this little countdown house. It's so cute. I love the snow on the little roof. And then, yeah, so I do that. I just, you know, work on a couple little details. It's not like too busy in this area, but I also end up adding ornaments to these trees, which you'll see in the reveal here in just a second. So I add ornaments that match to the rest of the living room, and it really makes, like, honestly, kind of a crazy difference. All right, so now we're gonna get into the final reveal of the full plaid living room. Give you guys a whole walkthrough. I'm not gonna talk through this entire process, but just so you guys can see what it looks like. And if you go watch 2020 versus this, you really can see what a difference those blue bulbs truly did. Like, it just tied the plaid in together, which I really needed it to. I feel like that's what was missing last year. You can see here the bulbs are on the little mini trees on the console table, and the space is just so magical with all the lights. Honestly, if you don't do that much decor, but you want something very holiday or Christmassy, get you some lights and just string it to like whatever's existing, and I truly feel like you'll still get that really festive holiday feel from that. So this is the space. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of these final clips, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.